Silo Season 2 will have a different ending than the first volume of Hugh Howey's original book series, teases showrunner Graham Yost. Season 1 of Apple TV Plus' hit dystopian sci-fi show set the table for a slowly unraveling mystery story, centering on scrappy mechanic Juliet, Rebecca Ferguson, and her shocking discoveries about her post-apocalyptic, subterranean home. Silo Season 2 sees Juliet venturing into unknown territory in search of more truth, while her home silo descends into chaos following her escape. Big revelations are seemingly in store as Silo Season 2 proceeds, and according to showrunner Yost, readers of Howey's original books won't be able to guess everything that happens, as some changes have been made to the story. Asked if Season 2 will end the same way Volume 1 of Howey's trilogy ends, Yost gave an intriguing reply, via TV Line. Originally written as a string of novellas, Howey's full Silo series has been compiled as a trio of books, making a neat trilogy out of his piecemeal tale. Silo Seasons 1 and 2 cover the first of the 3 books, entitled Wool, with the second season ending right where Wool wraps up. Season 2 has so far followed Wool quite closely, documenting Juliet's foray into Silo 17, and her encounter with Solo, Steve Zahn, the apparent lone survivor of an uprising that turned into a massacre. In the book, Juliet makes radio contact with Lucas back in Silo 18, and learns about the rebellion brewing there. The show has indeed detailed the unrest in Silo 18, covering Bernard, Tim Robbins, and Sims' common efforts to keep things under control, as well as Lucas, Avi Nash, being forced to work for Bernard. Wool ends with revelations about the role of Silo 1 in quelling outbreaks of rebellion in the other silos. No longer needing Lucas, Bernard sends the unfortunate man out to clean, but is stopped by Sheriff Billings, played on the show by Chinaza Uche, who punishes Bernard for his actions by sending him out to clean in place of Lucas. Juliet enters Silo 18's airlock trying to save Lucas, but finds Bernard instead. Cleansing fire fills the chamber, killing Bernard and injuring Juliet. The latter recovers from her burns, and is made mayor by the people of Silo 18. Our take on Silo changing Howey's book. Does Bernard get to live on the show? Tim Robbins as Bernard looking angry with Silo imagery in the background, custom image by Yaelin Chacon. Yost's tease of a big surprise for the ending of Silo Season 2 indicates that things will not play out exactly the same way they did in Howey's book. It seems the show is headed generally where the book ends up, with Billings accusing Bernard of various crimes, including Meadows' murder presumably, and sentencing him to clean. Whether Bernard dies on the show remains to be seen, but it's possible that particular detail was changed in order to keep Robbins in the fold for Silo Season 3. As much as Silo sticks to Howey's original story, deviations are inevitable, as TV is a very different medium from the printed word. Story decisions on TV are not always made with only narrative purposes in mind, as other factors always get in the way, including budget, cast availability, and other unforeseen circumstances. Silo Season 2 will likely end mostly as Wool ends, but readers nonetheless have an incentive to keep watching, as things won't play out exactly as Howey conceived them.